Caught between two lovers. He crashed through the front door like a hurricane, wild-eyed and shaking, screaming that I was cheating. I barely had time to drop my keys before he was in my face, waving a stack of photos, blurry shots of me at the corner cafe, laughing over coffee with someone whose face was just out of frame. My heart was pounding, but it wasn't guilt, it was fear. I tried to tell him it wasn't what it looked like, but he cut me off, saying he had proof, and that's when he dropped the real bomb. He stepped aside with a flourish, and in walked the private investigator he'd hired. I froze, because the man standing in my living room wasn't just any pie, he was my ex-boyfriend, the one I'd never quite gotten over, the one I'd sworn I'd never see again. I could barely breathe as my ex locked eyes with me, his expression unreadable, holding a folder thick with surveillance shots. My boyfriend demanded answers, but all I could do was stare at the man who knew every secret I'd tried to bury. The room spun as my ex started to speak, laying out a story of secret meetings and late-night texts, most of them innocent, some of them not. My boyfriend's rage was almost a living thing, feeding off every word, and I realized the line between truth and lies had blurred a long time ago. My ex didn't look away, even as my boyfriend threatened to kick him out. He just waited, silent, until the shouting died down. Then he slid the folder across the table and said, "You're not the only one she's been hiding things from," and I felt my stomach drop. That's when it hit me, this wasn't about cheating, not really. This was about how I'd never let either of them truly see me, how I'd hidden parts of myself in the shadows of both relationships. The real betrayal wasn't the secrets I kept from my boyfriend, but the ones I'd kept from myself. As the two of them stood there, waiting for me to pick a side, I realized the only way out was to finally stop running from the mess I'd made, and face the person I'd become.